Well, my days as a reactor might be coming to an end, y'all. I literally just reacted to Kendrick Lamar's GNX album, and these janky ass headphones did not pick up any fucking audio. So I'm just gonna have to, in spurts, I'm just gonna have to stop and then listen back and make sure that the shit is recording. And I really hope it is because you can only react to something for the first time once. That's the whole point. So I'm just like, please. So I'm gonna uh, pray for me all, but I really want to get this Robyn reaction out, which is what I'm about to start. So that being said, welcome to my channel. All right, this is Robyn's second studio album titled "My Truth." Yeah, like I said, just learn as we go type shit. You know what I mean? Like, am I a little bit bummed out that I just spent like almost an hour and a half listening to breaking down lyrics, reacting to Kendrick Lamar's GNX album? Yeah, but that's okay. We live, we learn, like Alanis Morissette says. So, that being said, I want to jump right into this reaction. You should go watch my previous reaction to Robyn's first album, Robyn Is Here. It was so much fun. I don't want to give any spoilers away, but you should go watch that. And I wanted to do an album in between each Robyn reaction, and basically I did, but you're not going to see it because it is now in the void. But yeah, I mean, here we go. It starts off with the song Play, track 1. So let's get into it. Alrighty, this has a very different, distinct sound from her first studio album, but that doesn't mean I don't like it. God, gorgeous. Oh, also, shout out Robyn for getting me my second copyright strike. We're on our way up, ladies and gents. They're taking us seriously now. Just kidding. But yeah, let's go. I'm like genuinely shocked how different this sounds from her first album, but I like it. I like it so far. Very TED Talk. I said in my previous Robyn reaction, nobody does a TED Talk song like Mariah Carey. Robyn's on her way up there. I will never try to hide behind myself. I will never try to be somebody else. It wouldn't do me any good. Not yet. Very valid. Very valid. Coming from a gay man who grew up in a very small town in Oklahoma. It does absolutely nothing but destroy you mentally, physically, to try and be something you're not. To try and convince yourself you're something you're not. That you like something you don't. So very powerful. Very, very powerful. Isn't Robyn kind of like a gay icon too? Oh, ally. Well, that was Play by Robyn, the first track on her second studio album, My Truth. Um, would I put a star next to it as of right now? No. But as I become more familiar with the sound that she is leaning into on this album, I can see that definitely changing. Lyrically, great message. Don't conform yourself to anything that you're not. Stay proud of yourself. Be strong. Yeah, great. It's a good opening track if it's gonna lead into what the rest of the album is gonna sound like. Also written by Johan Ecke, Robyn, and Ulf Lindstrom. Those are the OGs from her original album. So I'm like, wow. She's definitely a diverse artist. Second studio album alone is what I'm learning. That being said, we are gonna go straight into track 2. My Only Reason. Is this a ballad, perhaps? My friends think I'm crazy because I'm running around with you, but they don't know you like I do. She hit this nail on the head multiple times on her first studio album, so I'm just like, Robyn, You can convince yourself all you want, but if you have some outside people telling you you should probably look a little bit inward about this motherfucker that you're bringing around all of a sudden, I feel like that's not something you should act on automatically, but you should marinate with it. You know, it's literally word for word what I said in the previous album. It's just a theme of people not liking who she's with. And I think that that is a sign, especially if it's your bestie girlfriends and they don't start off hating them, but or disliking them. But if they dislike them, I feel like there's something to it. Anywho, I like this part. The love, love. Almost halfway through, and it's not really clicking for me yet. Plus, I'm kind of tired of this message of everybody in my life hates you, but to me, I know you. I don't know, but I mean, yeah, I don't know. And also, when you think about it, most of the time when your friends don't like the person you're with, it's because of the things you've shared with them. So if you're only sharing the bad things, then yeah. But if you're, doing a mixture of the bad and the good, if the bad is standing out more than the good, then that's some introspection you got to work on. But yeah, listen to me. I'm so over this message. That was track two, My Only Reason. Sonically, I wasn't really vibing, and also, like I said, the message of it all, kind of over it. Especially hearing it from her perspective, because I just feel like I've heard it so many times. But yeah, that was my only reason. I definitely wouldn't put a star, and I definitely wouldn't go back to it. That being said, we're heading into track three, Underneath the Heart. This is beautiful. Wow. Wow. You live inside a castle made of sand, where tears would only hurt the way it stands. I want to knock it down, start fresh on solid ground, but still you hide behind the truth, like that's what life's all about. Beautiful lyricism. Beautiful, beautiful. Mm, wow. This is gorgeous. You could spend your whole life in fear of pain, but love is only as deep as the risk you take, as the risk you take. Wow. That was track three, Underneath the Heart. So far, track three, that is the only star that I have put on this album. That I have put on this album. I can't believe I just said puttin'. Yeah, maybe y'all shouldn't be listening to me. But no, that was fun. That was fun. I liked that. That was gorgeous. Beautiful. Beautiful gowns, beautiful gowns. I love the melody. Her voice, of course, is fucking insane. So, yeah, beautiful message. Track four is Electric. Not to be mistaken by Electric by Katy Perry for the Pokemon movie. For the 5 people that have listened to that song. But let's get into it. Track four, Electric. Oh, is this gonna be pots and pans? 90s version. It's a gorgeous opening. This sounds like some motherfucking. Oh, is this like an interlude? Because we're a quarter of a way through and. God, they told that piano player to get in that fucking studio and fuck it up. That was Electric, track 4. Gonna be honest, that little piano in the background started getting a little grating on the ears. A lot of grating on the ears. Not for me. Definitely wouldn't put a star, and definitely don't see myself coming back to it. Um, Lyrically, I mean, I kind of lost her. I'm gonna be so honest. The production was throwing me off so bad I didn't even really keep along. But yeah, track 4, Electric. So far, I only have 1 star, and that's Underneath the Heart. But we have quite a few more songs to go, so this could pick up. I hope it does. All right, this is the album title track, My Truth. Let's see. Sounds very 90s, obviously. Don't come for me. I mean, if I don't say what you want to hear, if I don't dress in what you want me to wear, if I don't think the way you do, I can't help it because that's my truth. If my humor makes you bored, if my religion isn't yours, if my maturity doesn't fit my youth, I can't help it because that's my truth. Fuck yeah. Love that shit. Oh, that was nice. Don't you lose your truth for whatever it's worth. Don't you try to compromise with your own life. Well, yes. Track 5, My Truth. It didn't really scratch my brain. Lyrically, beautiful. I love what she's talking about, but sonically, production wise, it just, I don't know. I feel like we started off so strong with Robyn Is Here, and I know it's unfair to hold it to that debut because that was a crazy debut, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm vibing with where we're going, where we're heading with this album. But beautiful lyricism, beautiful gowns, beautiful gowns. This is track 6, Main Thing. Okay, this is pretty right here. Track 7, Healthy Love featuring Cindy. This is nice. Where are we gonna go? Healthy love, something that I'm scared of, feels like a conspiracy. Why is he so nice to me? So definitely about someone who is holding themselves back from a relationship that could be great, um, with their own insecurities. Relatable. Put your hands up if you feel victimized by Robyn. Yeah, quarter of a way through, and I like her and Cindy's voice together. Um, yeah. I think it's the chorus. I like the pre-chorus and the verses. It's the chorus that keeps taking me out. That was track 7, Healthy Love. Definitely not giving it a star, but I could see it possibly growing on me. Maybe. I would just have to seek it out. I would have to take that initiative, and I don't know if I have that in me. Um, yeah. The message is, very relatable, having to push yourself out of a bubble to, let a nice guy in, let him see the true you. And yeah, other than that, I didn't really enjoy it. Alright, this is track 8, Monday Morning. Hmm, I like that. I like that a lot. That's nice. Mmm, I like this. I love that little alarm clock in the background. I like that one. That was really pretty. The idea of just a lot of insecurities on this album, which I love. I love because obviously I relate. But the insecurity that um you have something good and then it could be gone so quick. And she's just asking, I know these are the good days, but what about when that passes? What about tomorrow? What about after the weekend? When we get back to work, when we get back to our social life, what about then? I like that. I like that. This is, uh, I believe I still like Underneath the Heart more, but I could see them interchanging a little bit as my favorites. Yeah, that was nice. That was nice. All right, we are on to Giving You Back. Let's see. Feel more hyped after that last song. I love all the instruments so far incorporated onto this album. Mmm. Ooh. Ooh. I'm giving you back to the ocean. I'm giving you back to the stars. I'm giving you back to where you came from, and I'm not forgetting who you are. In another time, another life, in another situation, I would have made you mine, would have taken time to make sure you'd be fine. I could feel you coming, I knew you would, and I never imagined you'd be so good, and it hurts me to let you go. I want you to live, but I'm not all I want to give. Wow. God, so many different, this this song and the previous song, there's so many different perspectives going on, which I appreciate because, I felt like it was getting a little repetitive with the whole my friends don't like you, but I love you, I know you kind of thing. So this is nice and also gorgeous, gorgeous melody. I feel like lyrically, this song can be perceived in many different ways, you know? about many different situations. Mm, that was absolutely gorgeous. What a crazy track run so far. Yeah, like I was saying previously, I feel like lyrically that can be interpreted as a lot of different situations. I don't want to overstep and say what I'm thinking, like, oh, what a good reactor, but you know what I mean? Like, I just, in case I'm wrong about it, I don't want to really, put that out there. But, this is track 10, 88 Days. When I was writing down the track list, this one stuck out to me. I just feel like this is what I'm gonna love. So, let's see. I love the title. Her vocal range is crazy. Production wise, pretty. Beautiful gowns, beautiful gowns. Well, track 10, 88 Days. Like I said, production wise, it was pretty. Lyrically, it was pretty. Just didn't click for me. And I don't see myself seeking it out again. And also, we are on track, what, 11 now? And I don't really see myself replaying this album as a whole, considering I only have 3 stars as of right now, out of 13. So, but here's hope. Here's hope that something's gonna click for me. And I also want to make it clear that just because it's not clicking for me doesn't mean it's bad music. Obviously, she's a legend for a reason. So just because it's not resonating with me doesn't mean um, I'm saying that it is bad music. It's not bad music. It's just, you know. This is track, what, 11? Long Gone. Let's see. Already nice. I like this. Very nice. Mmm. Quarter of a way through, I really like this one so far. And lyrically. Life's a sentence without tints. I'm hungry, give me some. Nothing ever, ever tastes the same. No, nothing ever changes. And heaven knows that we've got hell to pay. I'll deal with that another day, 'cause now I'm long gone. I'm not coming in today. I'm long gone. Ooh, she's eating this up. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. God damn. That was track 11, Long Gone. I fuck with that one. That was really nice. It was beautiful. Oh God, it was beautiful. I'm starting to I mean, not that I didn't respect her lyricism, but this is just, that one went crazy. And it was written by Johan Ecke, Robyn, and Ulf Lindstrom. Seeing a little trend here. Seeing a little trend here. Alright, track 12, second to closing track, Not on the Inside. Isn't it funny how some people never practice what they preach? They be the meanest bitches out here pushing that shit on you too. Positivity, positivity, you fucking faggot, I hate you. Ooh. Oh, 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 oh. This motherfucker got the fame. He let it get to his head, too. Oh, she's pissed. Oh. Ooh, I want to know who this is about. Maybe this is like the Taylor Swift of it all, and I'm like, who is this about? Personally, I've never been in this experience before, being with the motherfucker who lets the fame get to his head. Makes me think of Under the Table by Fiona Apple. Weird comparison, I know, but um, god damn, she ate that shit up. Fuck. That 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 might be my favorite. Mm, I don't know. Monday morning might be my favorite, and then underneath the heart, or underneath the heart, and then Monday morning, and then not on the inside. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know girls. I don't know. And men, girls and gents, and they thems and non-binaries. This is the final track on the album, track 13, Universal Woman. One thing about me on this channel, I eat a closing track up like it's fucking dinner. Mm. So I'm excited to see where this is gonna take us. I know that's pressure, but I mean honestly, I don't really put any pressure on albums or songs. Um, Besides sometimes a closing track, so I think that's somewhat fair. I mean, come on. That was closing track Universal Woman. I recognize that that is definitely not a song made for me, i.e. the title. But production-wise, it was also not made for me. So, gorgeous vocals as always, though. You know, I'll always give her that. Alright, that was Robyn's second studio album. I have 5 stars out of 13 tracks. I have Underneath the Heart, Monday Morning, Giving You Back, Long Gone, and Not on the Inside. I think Not on the Inside was definitely the radio-friendly song, and it's definitely one of my favorites, but I would also say Monday Morning. That was absolutely gorgeous. I loved everything about that song, and Underneath the Heart. Um, yeah, her second studio album, don't get mad at me. I mean, I'm not too familiar with her work as of right now. I'm only 2 albums in. I know she has at least like what, 8 or 9. So as of right now, I would definitely say Debut is still my favorite piece of work by her. But keep in mind, like I said, we're only literally going off of 2. Yeah, I don't think I would. I would definitely go back to the songs that I liked on here, but I wouldn't go back and listen to the album as a whole. But I might regret saying that because maybe I will. But as of right now, at 10 p.m. at night on January 9th, no. But that's okay. Thank you for watching this. I do plan on going through Robyn's entire discography, so if you want to see that, maybe consider subscribing and liking this video. If you don't want to subscribe, maybe just consider leaving me a likey poo. I upload daily, so there will never be a shortage of content. I like to think I'm somewhat entertaining, so yeah. I appreciate you all for being here. Time is precious. I don't take that lightly, and we are all blessed, and we should not forget that. And I'm grateful for all of you, and I love you all. And don't cut my balls off for not liking this album. If it's some kind of like, I don't know, niche album that everyone's obsessed with, I just didn't get the memo, and it didn't click for me. So don't be mean. But I do accept criticism, just not hate. There's a big difference. Anyways, I love you all, and I appreciate your time. And you have a great night, okay?